Hey there, welcome to Something About Tabletop. Today is these three gentlemen, and they'll be on the run called Tense Negotiations. So this is once again in the series of the Little Mystic Knights one-shot campaign that I have been doing, and this is a continuation. Right now, the mysterious Johnson, who has no name, has more or less been asked to do a negotiations with the Mystic Knights, because the Mystic Knights don't actually know why this guy is so hard on attacking them. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I just got 10 okay, sorry guys. I had a window up with the live stream and I just got the most confused ever because I heard my voice and I'm like, what the hell was going on?
That's
So
good, man. That's okay.
sorry about that. I was so confused then. Oh my god. I'm like, where's my voice coming from? I just said that. Why am I saying that again? Oh my god. Okay. Anyway, so let's just go around and we'll just get introductions of your characters. We'll be doing descriptions later when you guys actually get to the meat. We're going to start with Tim.
Um, yeah, I'm playing Mythbuster. He's a mage, themed after mythology, and yeah, I will describe him later more exactly.
Yeah, cool. And Jay.
I am playing Carmen Dupree. She goes by Solara. She's also a mage, shamanic. Try to blow some stuff up.
All right, cool. And Josh.
Hello, YouTube. This is Josh from RD20. Tonight I will be playing Kuro 2, the second of the Kuro clones, because the first one was died horribly in a fiery explosion. But it should be fun to play, and I just woke up to be in this, so awesome.
Hooray! Okie dokie. So let's get this show on the road. So you guys have been told that this is going to be a bit of a security job. You've been told a location to get to the meet, which is once again at the enigmatic Club 66. Seems as Johnson has a fetish for that place, seeing as it's nice and quiet and no one will know what the fuck you're talking about while you're in there. So you guys head your way down there. Once again, it's in downtown Seattle. Doesn't really have a normal front entrance. It seems to be like a side entrance to a completely different place, but it isn't. Going down some staircases, you get into a classic-looking club, and yeah, so you guys sit in there, and at this point, you guys can fully describe your characters, maybe what they order or whatever. There's a waitress there and all that kind of stuff. So go ahead.
Yeah. Mythbuster is a normal built man. He's maybe a bit taller than the average man because he's like 6 foot and 4 inches. He's not muscular or slim, but he has a clear facial expression that basically says, "Hi, I'm just a random dude." At the moment, he's wearing a black lined coat. He has clothes and some jeans, and he walks into the bar like kinda a normal person, not really suspicious, and orders just water.
Cool. All right, Jay.
Yeah, so Solara's young, 22, and pretty small. So yeah, she'll drink, but it'll just be like a Tom Collins, something nice and fizzy.
Yep, cool. They pretty much got everything here. Though it is definitely more of a stylish club and bar that you've. Well, it's not really a club at all. It's more of a bar than you've ever seen, at least. I mean, some more smooth jazz in the background than crazy wicked techno like every single other bar. All right, Josh.
Okay. When Kuro walks in, you see what can best be described as a 6 foot tall humanoid cat. He is quite literally has fur all over his body. You can actually see fur covering his hands, and his head is the head of a cat, including whiskers that work, and his ears have been moved to the top of his head.
Mm-hmm. You're definitely getting some strange looks from the other patrons and the waitress that she's trying to still act professional, mind you.
Well, Kuro will smile at the waitress in the way only a cat can, which is creepy as shit.
Looks like it wants to murder you as well.
Yeah. And a glass of milk.
Yeah, oh my goodness.
Then he'll walk over and sit down.
Alright. So you guys get your respective drinks, and then eventually you are taken into down a hallway with lots of different doors that are numbered, and then you get to a door number 9, and then you're let in. Inside here, you see a female dwarf that is right now just sitting down, kind of at the ready as you come in. She's wearing a smart business suit. As she goes, sit down, let's get this show on the road.
Yeah, I take a seat. Hi.
Hello. Now, so you're going to be working security, but this isn't, well, whether or not you've heard about them, there are these people that have been stirring up some trouble, known as the Mystic Knights. At this point, flashing up some quick news stories and pictures of several members and stuff like that. They're a small, well, at least what the media calls them, terrorist cell. I wouldn't really call them that. A group that steals and takes magical artifacts, basically. Simple as that. Now, my boss, as it were, has been having some difficulty with them recently, and has actually more or less bargained with them to have a little bit of a chat. Seeing as right now, well, they're a bit confused while he's been focusing them. He wants to know a little bit more about them, and he's actually willing to meet them face to face. But he is a paranoid man. So because of this, they have given down a location, but he wants you to scout out that location beforehand and stay around there and see what their security forces are doing as well. If you feel what they're doing is nefarious, take them out. And the mission is adjourned. You get paid either way. But of course, you have to kill the security forces if you feel that they're doing anything nefarious. Planning a trap, that kind of thing. It's completely up to your own judgment. Ultimately, taking out more Mystic Knights is fine by him. Alright. The payment itself is going to be 12 grand, seeing as we're going to be dealing with some pretty nasty security forces, mostly magical, hence why we have a number of mages. Does that sound all good?
Yeah.
The location itself, at this point, she gets out like fucking Google Maps kind of thing. So was a seemingly random longitude and latitude. Upon closer inspections, it seems that it is a cabin in the woods out down south near Pulyop. So, we have no idea what exactly this place is, whether or not it's a safe house, etc. You're going to be going down there to check what it is too. It may just be a cabin in the woods, and it may be them wanting privacy. Simple as that. Now, in terms, seeing as we want you to rock up there early, if you find their security forces, don't attack them, let them do their stuff, but watch them as well, and let them watch you. I mean, we're not planting a trap. We do want this meeting to go through. But if you feel within your better judgment that, well, they're planting a trap, kill them. All right?
Who are the two groups?
Well, the group that you're with is with us. We don't exactly have a name.
Mm-hmm.
And the group you're against are the Mystic Knights.
Yeah, okay. That's fine.
All right.
Sounds fine. Seems oddly
That
familiar.
you're having some difficulties with them. You care to elaborate?
What was that, Jay? Sorry? I didn't hear you there.
Your boss says that he's having some difficulties with the Mystic Knights. Would you care to elaborate at all?
They stole something of his. He killed a few of their people. Didn't go down too well. The Mystic Knights aren't too happy, but they're also confused why they're being attacked by my Johnson. It's not so much attacked as vengeance. He's also a vengeful man. Keep that in mind.
I see.
All right. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
All right.
Sounds like we should be getting a hazard pay.
Hazard pay? She says as she looks at you quickly. Do you need some upfront payment? Because that's fine. We can organize that.
Yeah, it sounds like it's a pretty quite a precarious situation.
Very well. Roll me your negotiation check, my friend, whatever that may be. If you have bargaining specialization, you get that.
If you're not, I shall roll.
Can I help him with that?
You sure can. Do you have the negotiation skill? Because I think you have to have the skill to help him.
Yes, I think I have it.
All right, cool. So before you roll, Jay, just wait for Tim to roll, and you get his hits to your as extra dice to your skill.
Nice.
I have... Yeah, I have it with 5 dice.
All right, cool. Just roll that.
I got 2 hits. That's
All right,
nice.
so you get 2 extra dice, Jay.
Oh, okay. So I re-roll.
Maybe just roll an extra 2 dice,
Okay.
and then just so keep the hits you have now. Roll an extra 2 dice to see what you get.
All right. Yeah, sweet. I got 6 hits.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Sweet.
She just kind of says, "Very well then. How about this? I'll give you 2,000 right now to cover any expenses that you may have, but this is 2,000 on top of what you will be getting, so you'll be getting 14,000 in total for this job."
That sounds reasonable.
Yeah.
Maybe you can use that to set up cameras, any microphones or anything like that. Pay for that kind of stuff. That stuff might be useful. Not entirely sure if you have that at your disposal, but I mean, it wouldn't be hated.
Definitely use it to leverage our position there. What did you say your name was?
I'm Mr. Johnson.
Alrighty.
At this point, it's doubtful you'll ever be talking to me again. I was hired just to do this little meeting. You will be given a contact details to contact if anything happens that you feel that you can't. Say if you're on the fence whether or not you feel that the Johnson would want to come, you can call this number. Try to keep it private though, just in case they might be hacking your comm links or something nefarious, okay?
Yeah.
Now, it's up to you when you want to get there, but at least 24 hours before the meet. If you want to get there even before then, that's completely fine. The meet itself is in 3 days.
Alrighty.
Let's say it's at 3 p.m. Yeah, in the day. I know, right? A meeting during the day. Mind you, it's in the fucking woods and the sticks, so who cares? Okie dokie, guys. So, yeah, she hands out and divvies out the money after making a quick call. And at this point, yeah, I think you guys are all good. Is there any other questions or anything you guys wanted to ask?
I don't think so.
No, not really.
All right, sweet. All right, she's pretty happy with this all, and she packs up and says you guys can use this to plan if need be. You have this room for another half an hour. She quickly looks at her watch, and she leaves.
Goodbye.
Judy waves goodbye quickly as she heads out the door.
So, I don't really know how to set up cameras. Do you guys?
Great, not my skill set.
Not really.
Well,
I mean, you can get simple wireless cameras. So, I mean, you can just put them up places. It wouldn't be that difficult. And, yeah. I don't think you need to really make any checks to use them, to be honest. It's like basic computer stuff.
yeah.
Though them being hacked and you realizing they're being hacked are 2 different things.
Yeah.
Because they will be wireless if you just put them up willy-nilly. To make them hardwired, that'd be something else.
Yeah.
Plus, you don't actually know if they use this cabin for anything. Like, you guys, they don't know much about the cabin. That's why you guys got to get there early. This cabin could be a cabin in the woods. It could be a fucking safe house. It could be their base. They don't know. They're doubting it's their base, mind you, because, well, they do that.
The meeting place was decided by the Mystic Knights?
It was decided by the Mystic Knights.
Okay. Yeah. I think we just quickly go there, check it out, then come back later with cameras. Are you guys okay with that?
You probably want to check it out on the astral from a distance.
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds good. You guys can't do it here though, because this room is like astral and matrix proof, so you'll have to leave first.
Yeah.
It's an unbuggable
Yeah.
room.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys are good to leave and good to go poke at it in the astral, go ahead.
Yeah.
How far is this location from Seattle?
Oh, far enough for it not to matter in astral.
Yeah. I think I'm going to sit down in a corner.
Yeah, you guys will have to leave this room to go astral, but yeah. Alright. Does anyone have a car or anything like that? Do you guys have a vehicle?
I do.
I have a car.
Alright, cool. Sounds good.
Or do I? Yes, I do.
Okay, so you guys can jump in your vehicles, leave this room, or whatever. You guys can go astral to go check it out. You guys can do it together. Astral buddies. Whee!
Yeah.
Before we start, I'm just going to summon a Force 7 spirit.
Force 7 coming right up.
Guardian spirit. Yeah, Guardian spirit.
Sure.
That's 5 hits.
Alright, you get 4 services.
Oh, and 2 drain.
Oh yeah, 2 drain, yeah. I only rolled 1 hit, which is fun, I guess.
Yeah, I resisted that. And yeah, then we fly with my spirit there. Astral.
Alright, so this is a guardian spirit, so alrighty. So you guys ready to fly over now? Any more preparation you want to do?
Just a spirit.
If they don't mind, we did take my Bentley.
Oh, you guys aren't actually driving over there yet. You guys are just sitting in the cars, so they can go astral. So.
Oh, then yeah, I'll just be sitting in
Yeah.
the seat.
I can cast counter spell on me as a buff.
What?
Or isn't
think you can.
no, never mind.
You can't counterspell nothing.
Never mind.
You can counterspell spells that were on you if you cast spells, but I don't see why you would do that.
No, I don't. Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can be ready with counterspell. Like, counterspell is just a thing you can get to do, so. Alright.
I'm going to cast increased reflexes on myself.
Yep, sure.
Point 4.
Yeah.
Good. 4 hits, and then I resist. 4 drains. Yeah, okay. And I resist. So, now I'm set.
Okie dokie. So you guys ready to fly up?
Good.
Alright.
Power.
So here we go. Moving through the astral, flying to try to find this cabin. And I mean, it was pretty difficult because, sure, you guys know where its location is on the map, but it is a forest, and forests are notoriously difficult for mages because trees are alive, so they glow. And you guys are trying to find a cabin. It takes you some time, like an hour or so, even more than maybe, just to find this cabin. And that's all it is right now, is it is just a cabin in the woods. You can't see any astral traces or anything like that, so...
It is actually wooden?
Yeah, but it'd be dead, so it wouldn't glow.
Yeah. But, can I fly through the door?
Yeah, you sure could.
I want to check out the interior.
Did you want to materialize, or did you just want to stay in the astral?
I just want to
here.
stay in the astral.
Hmm. So yeah, checking it out from here, just looking around, there don't seem to be any. Well, actually, making a sensing check.
I'm making a sentence. I have specialization in, I think, aura tracing? Or astral
This
signatures.
isn't.
No, astral signatures.
Nah, this isn't it. No.
Okay, so it's 9 dice. I got 2 hits.
Oh yeah. Did you want to check it out as well? Jay, you're there too. So
I like my got 2 hits.
okay. So checking it out. Looking around, you can't see any traces of anyone. This place seems to be relatively unused in terms of astral. No one's been here for a while, from what you can tell.
Mhm. I think I materialize.
Well, you can only look while you're materializing. So when you kind of
Yeah.
materialize, I would like you to make a visual perception check. So basically, this place in the actual physical world is like a standard cabin, and it's just got like a bed, and there's like a rug on the ground, and there's
Oh,
like a really tiny kitchen.
that went better. I got 5 hits.
All right. With 5 hits, you actually see, when looking, the rug on the floor. There's kind of a little bit of a bulge at one point, maybe suggesting like something underneath it. It's like a tiny little, like 2 bumps, basically.
Yeah, I can't touch it.
No, you can't touch it.
Yeah, I memorized it.
What was
Yeah,
that? Sorry.
I memorized it.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. What was your name again? Jay?
Yeah, Jay.
Solara, yeah.
What's your
his
character
character.
name?
She goes by Solara.
I still didn't understand. What? Sorry?
Solara, sorry. Solara. Like Elven.
Okay. Yeah. Here's something we should look at if you come back.
All right.
No.
So you guys. Yep, you guys are all good. Yep.
Yep. I think I return.
Yep, you return.
Yeah.
All right. So what's the plan now, guys?
Well, I don't think anyone will be upset if we just poke around a minute. Yeah. We are being paid to check the place out, so give it a good once over.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, from what you could also tell about this place, too, guys, is that it seemed to be completely off-road. It didn't have any roads leading to it or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you're going to be heading there, a nice off-road vehicle might be good.
That's awkward, Bentley.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure about a Santa Cruz Bentley. I mean, it depends if he doesn't mind it. He probably could drive around in there, just might get a little bit fucked up or a bit dirty.
Yeah. I didn't want to waste my car this early. Sorry.
Yeah, Carmen, being a mage, she's quite poor, so she kind of looks at the leather interior and says to the feline driver, "We can walk if you prefer."
It's up to Josh if he wants to dirty up his car.
How dirty is this road?
You guys were in the astral, so you guys could 100%. I mean,
No, we're taking my car because all my shit's in the back, including.
yeah. You just guys will just have to rough it a bit. Okay, so you guys going to drive out there today, or you guys going to do it another day?
Closer
Well,
to me.
tonight, sorry.
interested, but I would definitely like to see what that bump is about.
Well, yes, seeing as it's night at the moment, you guys can probably sleep up and then go in the morning tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or we could go under cover of night.
Yeah, it's up to you guys.
We have 3 days until the meet proper, correct?
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
All right.
Yeah, let's go see what that bump is about. If it's anything beneficial, then it'll be good before if we get our hands on it before anybody else gets an
Yeah,
idea.
I think we should probably head up tonight. Push comes to shove, I got a really comfortable car we can sleep in it.
All right.
Okey-dokey.
We should get the cameras then now. Then.
Yeah, if you guys want to go buy some cameras, you certainly can.
Yeah.
I mean, there probably is a 24-hour electronic shop in the future, so...
I hope so.
I mean, just to get like standard shitty cameras that don't really do anything fancy, you can easily, let's say, like $100, 100 million. No problem.
Alright.
I want some cables with that.
With night vision. What was that, sorry?
Cables.
Cables, okay. So you guys want to, you see want hardwired cameras?
Yeah.
Sure. Alright. Yeah, I'd say no extra cost, but I mean, they definitely look at you funny. Alright, so you grab those. How many did you want?
I want at least 16 cameras.
16. Do you actually want 16 cameras?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
That's then 1,600.
Yep.
All right.
Put all of the cameras everywhere. And you got all these cables and stuff too, because they're not wireless.
I'm not saying anything now.
Yeah.
And you're gonna have to get like all these fucking ports and stuff to be able to put them all in your comlink and shit. And...
Cameras on us as we ride up.
Sorry, what was that, Jack?
There's a mountain of cameras on our laps as we ride up in the car.
Yeah, you just got a mountain of cameras.
As we do walk back out of the car, I'm like, why did we get hardwired cameras?
My granddad told me to be paranoid of hackers.
So we're going to have cameras all over the woods with wires streaming back to a car. That's not going to be hard to find at all. But okay.
We're planting a flag so the knights know what we're about.
You can't hack us, but you can find where we are. All right, so you guys with your 16 cameras, and you guys gonna head out there now?
Yeah. Well, there's Tim. What was your character's name? I'm sorry.
My character was named Mythbuster. Oh, what do you want to do? Yeah, Mythbuster, like the...
They're Mythbusters cameras.
As you walk out of the car, you know, Kuro kind of hits a button on his case and pops the trunk open. He says, "You can put him in there. Don't touch the gun." When you open it, you see a fully loaded Ares Alpha assault rifle.
Yeah,
Nice.
I'm not gonna touch that. Fill the weapons.
Just fire the grenade launcher.
What does this button do? Yeah, I just put them there and put the cables on top of that, and then close the.
Well, they're probably in like boxes at the moment. I mean, you could take them out if you want.
Nah.
I don't know.
Boxes are always good for cats. I just leave the boxes there.
he can use them later. He sits there playing in the box on his head, even though they're big tiny. Okay. All right. So you guys have all got that done. Yeah. Also, obviously, these cameras also will have microphones as well built in, so you guys have sound. I mean, they're not the greatest quality, just so you know.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's enough. So yeah, you guys can drive out now. I mean, probably at this point, you guys are probably going to be pulling an all-nighter because it's like a couple hours drive to get there,
Yeah.
and it's already getting close to 12 a.m.
We'll have time to rest.
Yeah, that's cool.
I am releasing my spirit though.
Yeah, sure. All right. So you guys drive your way out. I think that's you guys are all good. You guys have got no problems.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, you guys drive out there, probably checking out the GPS to see your best approach. So either you guys can stop at the road and then walk your way, but then you don't really have a base operations, or you can drive the car in. So right now it's pretty much like it's it's Seattle, so it's been raining shitloads, and it's autumn, and you go into a forest, so there's going to be like lots of mulchy, mushy kind of mud as the forest ground. So the car might get stuck. You don't really know what's underneath all the fucking leaves and shit. So who the fuck knows?
I will stop the car, get out, and check the road, see if there's gravel underneath the leaves.
Well, no, pretty much. You guys are driving into this place, like to the forest to where this thing is. There's not even a road, from what you can tell, like on the map. So this is just literally a cabin in the woods, and it's a good 5 miles or so away from the road.
You see him kind of sigh. He looks at the woods, looks back at the car, looks at the woods. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Good man.
All right. So I'd like you to make a driving check as you go.
Drive there. Fuck.
Don't glitch.
Okay, I was going to say that is not my driving. I looked every time I see diving, I think it says driving for some odd reason.
Oh, it's pilot. Yeah, I always say driving, but it is pilot. I always screw over new players when I do that. They're like, make a driving check, and they're like, I don't have driving. It's like, fucking, it's pilot.
I can't drive. No.
I can dive though.
Dive into danger. Yes.
Sorry, I forgot to pull up the dice roller.
That's cool. Me too. Don't worry about it. I was like, oh shit, dice roller.
That's
You
3
gotta put
hits,
some miles.
0 ones.
Okay. So it's definitely slow going, and luckily, like the trees never get so close that you can't get to certain parts. You're traversing your way. It's pretty slow. Sometimes even moving slower than walking speed as you're going over the particularly muddy bits. The cracking of sticks, and you're hoping that it's not your car. Your car fares okay, apart from getting a bit of mud on it when you had to, put the pedal to the metal to get out of certain spots. But otherwise, you're all right. I mean, nothing that going through like a wash can't solve. So when you get to the location itself, so pretty much this cabin in the woods is just that. It is in like kind of a clearing, kind of. It's like the biggest clearing that you've seen for a while as you kind of get there. But it's still, the trees are absolutely everywhere. It's a forest, mind you. It's autumn at the moment, so leaves are falling. It's pretty wet and muggy at the moment, and a little bit of drizzle is rolling down at the moment. From what you guys can see right now through the glaring brightness of the static cruise Bentley's lights, you can just see the cabin ominously sitting there in the seemingly abyss, as everything around it is completely black. It is like probably 3 a.m. at this point.
All right.
Yeah.
So, do you guys want to head in?
we'll make a quick aside to Josh and let him know, hey, there could be something not 100% kosher inside, so just be aware.
Okay. I will put. Can I put like the sensor array on the Bentley to an active ping?
Yes, it'll be using its pilot plus any auto softs that you have for perception. Or sensor rating, sorry, it'll be using its sensor.
Its
What's
sensor
its
rating
sensor
is 4.
Okay, so it'll just be using 4 dice. Cool.
With that, I'll walk around, open the trunk, and pull out the rifle.
Sure.
Solara walks up to you as you're getting your gun and say, and one other thing, and she touches you real quick, and I cast increased reaction on him at force 5.
It depends what his reaction is, depends on what force you do it at. So,
right.
What is your reaction, Josh?
7.
So it's force 7.
No problem. I'm gonna activate my power focus to cast that. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's completely fine, man. So you get +2 to that dice pool?
Sure.
I'm pretty sure it's power focus 2, isn't it?
Oh my goodness. Yes.
Yeah, just double check. I'm pretty sure it is. I've got your character sheet here.
And that's only 2 hits.
Alright, so it's increased by 2.
Okay.
So my reaction is now 9.
Yeah,
Jesus.
which is ridiculous.
You know what to do. Lead the way, sir.
I'll lead the way with, dear God.
Alright, so you guys just going to head right up to the cabin, I guess, make your perception checks and stuff. Does anyone have any... Oh, yeah, so is the car just going to be shining its headlights on the thing?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go ahead and walk up to the door. Take
And
cover
knock.
behind it. No.
What's everyone else doing when he's going up? Is anyone else going to join him, or...?
I'm giving him 10 meters.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm going in last if they are all going in, else I stay behind.
Yeah, well, I think he's 10 meters behind him, so he's basically staying behind as well. Okay, so, yeah, did you want to try to open the door, Josh?
First, I'm going to kind of give a listen to the inside of the cabin.
Yeah, make a hearing perception check.
Which is amazing, actually. So,
Nice.
Four hits. Alright, so with 4 hits, trying to cut out the drizzling that's right now hitting the roof or whatever, and trying to listen in on the inside, you can't hear anything.
okay. Do I at least hear any like beeping around the door? That'd be. That'd be the most important one. But he'll go ahead and reach. Like I said, he's kind of taking cover, holding the gun at the ready. He's going to reach around and slowly start to turn the doorknob, seeing if he feels any resistance.
Yeah, you turn the doorknob until you feel the resistance of like a standard lock. Like an old lock, not even mag lock, just a normal lock. As would be expected for a cabin in the woods, mind you.
Yeah. Now it'll knock.
No one answers.
Did they give us? I looked at them. Did they give us a key? I'm pretty sure if I kick the door down, they're going to know we've been here.
Man. Yeah. Could a spirit interact physically inside?
key.
And no, they never gave you a key because remember, this is the Mystic Knight's cabin. You guys are checking it out.
But, manifesting spirit is dual-natured, right? So it can interact in the physical.
Hmm.
I mean, yeah, you guys can easily blast the door down. That's no problem. It's just like getting in without blasting the door down. It's up to you.
Right.
If you guys want to explode the door, that's no problem.
I look at you and kind of shoulder the gun. Lucy can get us in.
Oh, wait. I want to summon a Force 3 Elf Spirit.
Yep, sure. I rolled 1 hit.
I've got 6 hits.
Well, I mean, you're reduced to because the maximum is the
Yeah,
force.
I'm reduced to.
Yeah.
That's still 2 thermoses. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can my Elf Spirit form material to like a key?
I don't think so. I don't think that's a thing they can do.
Yeah, we would need to know.
Yeah, it also needs to know the inside of the key, and
Yeah.
no, I really doubt that's a thing they can do.
But can he look into the keyhole and figure out the form?
Do they have any? I don't even think they have any powers to like change their form like that at all,
Damn it.
or make things out of rock. Yeah, sorry, man.
Hmm.
I like where your head's at, though.
Yeah, no.
Well, fuck.
No, the old lock is defeating us.
I mean, you could just bash the door in.
You could just bash the door in and say, hey, we're the security detail and we gotta scope this place out.
Yeah, I don't know. Something. It's up to you guys if you just guys want to leave it.
What do you guys think? Do we give a fuck what the Mystic Knights think about what we do to their cabin?
Well, they were wanting us to, not try to kill them. Or try not to kill them. They wanted this meeting to go through. I'm thinking breaking into their cabin and pissing them off in the first go is probably not the way to go. I could be wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, alright, so then
lockpicking.
yeah, pondering in mind. Well, then we at least know for when they, next time we get there, we show up and on from under the rugs. And
I mean, if anybody has any lockpicks, I can try to figure it out.
I don't have a lock pick. I mean, I have sneaking. I guarantee you, if I just fall, I'm probably gonna snap it.
So cool. We saw something bulgy under the carpet, and I will go in with my spirit and try to see what it is, and then see if it's safe to open or not.
Yeah, I mean, you could totally get your spirit to flip up the rug. You guys can watch it from the window as well, because there's a window on this cabin.
Oh, yeah.
Also, by the looks of that, you have to smash open the window to get in too. There's no way to open that one nicely either.
No, I'm just setting my spirit in and lift that rock or something. What it is?
Yeah, sure. That'll be a service, but it'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so it goes in, it lifts up the rug, and then you can see a trapdoor. Like it's a trapdoor.
Can he open it without smashing the door?
He can try, but he does, and it is locked.
Okay.
Lock.
And you can see that it's a combination lock. It's like a combination.
Oh boy. How
like
long?
Like really high-tech combination lock.
Oh boy.
What kind of lock is on this window?
This window, it's got a lock on the other side, like a, yeah.
Like a little latch lock at the top?
Yeah.
Good.
I want my spirit to, put the cover back over it, and then he can disappear.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at the one of the mages and be like, I gotta ruin several of your cameras.
Hmm?
I now need to ruin several of your cameras.
Yeah, we can do.
Whatever, man. I got 16.
I got 16. Just use some.
I'm gonna take like 6 of them. I'm ripping off the cords
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
and splaying the cable casing off of them, getting the copper beneath.
Yes, you're stripping the cables. Yep.
Yeah. So which I'm crunching up all the copper into a ball and setting it on a stone. One of you guys melt that, just enough to make it malleable.
Yeah. I got flamethrower. You don't need a roll.
Yeah, flamethrower will work.
Hey, let's see. Force these.
I take distance.
The force
A
back
low
down.
force flamethrower should be fine.
Alright. Okay, rolled amazing. Yeah, I tap out at 5 hits on it.
Oh yeah. What force did you use?
5.
Alright, so there's like 10 points of damage AP minus fucking. So smashes into this thing and it begins to become more than just malleable.
Okay. Basically, I need it to be malleable, but not like super hot. So I'm going to let it cool down for a little bit.
Mhm.
And then I'm going to take the butt of my pistol and start pounding it out into my spare pistol, by the way. Start pounding it out into a thin metal strip that is
Yep.
about 1 millimeter wide and about 6 to 7 inches long.
Yeah, sure.
Then I'm going to let that harden all the way.
Okay, cool.
At that point, once it's hardened, I'll walk over to the window, slip it up between the sill at the bottom of the window, and slide it over.
Alright.
MacGyver it.
MacGyver that shit. Good job, man. Alright, make like an agility check to do this, because it's not. Yeah.
Yeah,
pretty
while
sure
he does that, I'm gathering the rest pieces of the camera and put them into the boxes and back into the car.
Yeah.
So that's just my agility.
Mhm.
3 hits on 8 dice.
Easy. Then, yep, you slip that latch.
That's when I open the window.
Done.
Yeah, how big is this window?
I mean, he probably couldn't fit an orc, but humans are fine.
Yay!
Hand one of them my Aries. And I'll begin to crawl through the window.
Catman crawls in.
Alright.
And as soon as he crawls in, he immediately holds his hand back out the window for the gun. I'll begin to check out the cabin.
Alright, so
Alright.
now you've got a much better look at this thing. So the actual, it's got like a little, like the handle kind of comes out, and those 2 little things must have been 2 little bolts that basically was bolted in the little handle that comes up. It's pretty high tech looking. It's full on steel reinforced and all that jazz. And it's fairly large, so it could even fit a troll down there, obviously. And then it's just got this little face plate where it's got like this, like a computer screen that seems to have like a digital combination lock on it, basically. And it looks very complex.
I don't think making a small piece of metal is going to get us in this one.
No. No. Even like, just this thing is pretty nice.
I shout to him, if you need force, I can provide force.
Do we want to smash the thing open? I mean, we're pushing our bounds as it is.
I wouldn't want to smash it in.
No, but I think this is a strike on the sheet against us not killing them.
I mean, I could technically pull a grenade out of the grenade launcher on my Ares, set it on top of the thing, and there are 4 of them. And do it that way.
You guys can make a pretty easy educated guess whether or not you made it for yourself. This is probably a safe house of some kind that they use. And, yeah. Whether or not there's anyone in the safe house is one thing, though.
I do start looking around for cameras.
Inside, there's none. Yeah, my make a perception check, sorry, yeah.
Have you tried knocking?
No, I haven't tried knocking. I don't really want to try knocking.
Okay.
5 hits, 2 ones on 10 dice for visual perception.
Okay. So, looking around at this place, it does seem to be like a very small, shitty cabin that one person could live in barely. Kind of looking around the place, opening things up, giving a little bit of a search. Nothing seems out of the ordinary.
Oh, look at them. It's obviously a safe house. I don't see any cameras around. I think we should just get in the car, drive out a ways, and wait. Maybe head into whatever small towns around here and get a hotel room.
Yeah, no, it's late. I think we came and we saw everything that we need to see.
Yeah. All right. So,
now,
yeah. So
the problem. How are we going to lock that window back?
You know what? That's deniable.
Yeah, that is deniable. All right. So, yeah, you guys going to head to a local hotel then? Motel thing, whatever?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You guys saw one when you on the way, so you guys can easily head there.
All right.
Yeah, but by the time you guys are... Sorry, what was that? Sorry, man?
No. You did.
Oh, yeah, Tim, did you want to set up your cameras, or...?
No. I thought... No, not gonna happen.
Okay, then. You might want to take back the cameras and be like, I don't want them anymore. Get your money back.
I try with the last 10. Oh, no. I keep them. I will keep them.
They could be handy in the future, definitely.
Yeah, maybe they can be handy.
Okay, they could be handy now if you want to set them up, really. But okay, so yeah, you guys are going to go to a local motel. Pretty much at this point, when did you guys want to go back there again? Yeah, you guys just need to tell me that.
About 12 hours before the meet. That's what I would think we should.
All right, cool. So that'll be in like a day or so, basically. So you guys can do your own thing until then.
Mm,
Unless you guys want to get there earlier.
I want to send a spirit there earlier.
Yeah, you could kind of have a spirit there like all the time. You could just have it as a remote service, and when it becomes dawn or whatever, you can just send another one. It doesn't even have to be a very good spirit, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm just going to use a Force 2 spirit.
Yeah, cool.
Watcher. I rolled 3 hits. Wow, that's really bad. But,
I will roll my 2 dice. I rolled a critical glitch. You can have your 3 hits, even though that's
yes.
You broke the limit, as it were.
Yeah, I just tell him to come to me if there are people arriving.
Oh, yeah, sure. So, Pretty much when you guys leave, and it's kind of because by the time you guys probably get back to that hotel, motel or whatever, it's probably like dawn. So yeah, pretty much it comes back around 8 o'clock, telling you that there's people there.
Nice. I sent him back there to tell me what people are there.
I'll give you more description. Basically, some people arrived. There are 4 of them.
Ah, okay. Yo, guys, there are 4 people arriving at the cabin.
All right. We're definitely gonna have to give it. Well, that's why we're getting there early.
Yeah, so this is 2 days before the thing. So
I guess that's our our service. No, our side.
Not kill them. These guys just really want to die.
Nah.
All right. Any more occurrences like that? So like you just send it back there like later that day and.
yeah, if you wanted to send it back there and just basically see what they do for that entire day, you certainly can.
Yeah, I want to do it.
Yeah,
Especially if they want to try to open the locked trapdoor. I want him to remember that code if they try to open it.
all right. So if they go into the trap door, come back,
Yeah.
as well as come back at this time.
Yeah.
All right. So it goes out there, and it doesn't come back until the noted time, basically like the end of the period, and
All
basically it tells you what they've been doing that entire day. Would you like to know?
Yes, I would like to know. Please tell me.
Okay, so from what I could tell, they were aware of its presence. They didn't do anything. They just kind of watched it. It watched them. One of them watched it through astral sight. The rest of them seemed to be setting things up, as it were. Putting, they basically came in with like well, I mean, that's the thing. Spirits don't really know what a forward drive is, but I guess it can show you the images that it saw. I'm pretty sure they can do that. So, yeah, it kind of shows you a forward drive kind of thing in the astral. So that's a bit weird. It being watched by someone and what his astral signature looked like. As well as these people basically setting up cameras and stuff, more or less in the woods, basically. They're kind of putting them up in trees and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And there was one guy kind of, I don't know, in the astral it's really hard to tell what exactly they were doing per se, but I mean, you can definitely see they're just doing security stuff, really setting up the place a little bit more.
Yeah.
And they seem to stay there, basically, like they're setting up to stay there the entire time, these 4 people.
Alright. Yeah, I release him.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, this would basically be at the night the next day or whatever, so, yeah.
Yeah, I tell I tell Kuro, and sorry, I can't remember your name. Sorry.
It's Carmen, isn't it?
Carmen. Yeah, damn it. Sorry.
Oh, good.
Yeah, there are 4 people arriving, and they set up the place.
Mm-hmm. Can you tell whether they were awakened or not?
Yeah, all of them were awakened.
Yeah.
All of them.
All of them.
All of
Then
them.
that's
Well,
probably...
the Mystic Knights almost exclusively recruit awakened people, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We weren't meant to interact with the Mystic Knights, were we? No, we were.
Yeah. Basically, you guys are security, and their security is, well, they're hosting a meeting there, and they obviously got their own security there as well.
All right. Well,
I think, Carmen, do you want to go with me there to say hello to them?
oh yeah, absolutely. We gotta meet the detail.
You guys are going to go on natural?
Yeah. And
Sure.
yeah, then
Okay.
you go there.
Okay. So you guys fly over there, and
Yes.
now this place is a lot easier to find, because it seems that they've erected a mana barrier now.
Ah,
Man,
I materialize. And can I go through it, or is it hindering me?
You can go through it, but it's a charisma plus magic check.
Charisma plus net. Oh boy. Um. Oh, that's a lot of
I mean,
hits.
my
Wow.
cup of tea.
I got
Yeah, man.
7 hits, and that's my extra limit.
Jesus, well, you get through. You do it.
And then I basically say hello.
Jay, are you going to be heading your way through as well?
I got to. It's magic plus charisma is my cup of tea.
Mm-hmm.
You're never gonna believe it. I also rolled 7 hits. I can
All
grab the
right.
camera.
Well, you bet it's 3 hits against you guys, so critical succeeded, whatever that means. So you probably don't even alert them as you push through your way through the magic and it's only a small. It's like a mana barrier, like a big orb, basically over the area. And you head on inside, and they don't seem to be even aware that you've done so, as you expertly got past the thing. So at this point, you can see on the inside. I guess make it a sensing check, actually.
Yeah, I do that.
Can I use my aura special?
Yeah, all reading's fine because you'll. Yep.
Cool.
Astral signature is not fine.
Astral signature's fine too.
Nice. That's 4 hits.
Okay, so looking around this place, you can see that there are these 4 people. There are indeed 4. It is correct. Right now, they just seem to be like in their vehicle, just talking and doing stuff. Their minds, just using the aura and stuff, you can see that their minds are pretty passive. Apart from one guy, he seems to be very concentrating on something. You'd probably know this as someone who's like using the Matrix, because he's not doing anything per se, but he's concentrating very heavily. So you kind of assume he's probably using the Matrix. Looking around the place, though, all they seem to have is this little aura and the mana barrier itself. And then around the place, there doesn't seem to be other magical security, but I mean, any one of the dudes in there, well, I guess you did read the aura, so I should tell you their magics. So there's one dude with a magic 5. The dude that's concentrating on the hacking only has a magic 4. There is one dude with a magic 6, and something that's going to make you shit your pants is there is a dude with a magic 8.
Ooh.
Okay.
Alright. Can I see what tradition he is, or?
No, you can't see that.
Oh, damn it.
Do you have read anything about like the color of his aura, or is his emotional state is pretty neutral at the moment?
Yeah, they're pretty neutral. I mean, the standard, like, guard emotional state, which Shadowrunners would know and love. You know, that kind of, yep, I'm waiting.
Oh boy.
Alright, so you actually want to say hi, or we could probably just go about our way. Might only just kind of piss them off.
Yeah, I mean, they're not aware of you guys yet.
No, let's just leave.
Alright, yeah.
Well, you have to go through the barrier again if you leave, so you guys need to make that check again.
This time it's only 3 hits.
Okay, I'll roll that check. Now, what'd you get?
5.
Alright. So you guys peel your way through, this time not so expertly. Do you guys go back straight away?
No.
Yeah,
You just
no.
gotta kind of wait to see if they follow you, or
Yes. I just
yeah.
wait
So you,
after I
yeah.
pass the
So
barrier.
you go out of the barrier, and then soon after, a figure, the Force 5 guy, by the way,
Mm-hmm.
peels through the mana barrier, kind of looking around, and then sees you guys. Says you guys are just kind of waiting.
I wave at him.
Kind
Yeah.
of waves back. And can you communicate in astral space? I guess you kind of can.
I
It's more emotions and stuff, isn't it?
I thought I materialize.
Yeah,
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 we
you can
can.
talk while materialize. So yeah, you guys
I
can do that.
materialize then.
Then he
Yeah.
materializes as well. You can definitely see he was kind of ready for combat, but like you guys kind of materialize, he materializes.
Yeah, no, we're
And-
good.
Yeah, he's gonna be good.
We're good. We're good. We're good.
So now you guys are like floating, like in air, basically, talking to each other.
Greetings.
He says hello there. Anyway, well, I mean, you can't really see what he actually physically looks like because his astral signature is a little bit different, but
Right.
Yeah.
he seems definitely a little bit paranoid kind of thing right now because obviously
Yeah.
the situation.
Yeah.
And he just says, "So, what are you doing going through my barrier like that? Who are you?"
Don't worry. No harm. Yeah. I
Yeah, we just
let
have
you.
to make sure there's no bombs being ready to set off.
Sorry, what'd you say there, Jay? I missed you.
Just making sure that everything is kosher for tomorrow.
You're working for, we don't actually have a name at the moment, but our little friend that we've been having difficulties with.
Your
You're-
guess. Yes.
Very well. I mean, to be honest, seeing as you have as righteous security as we do, you can come down here if you want. We have no problems. You don't need to be sneaking around in the astral.
All right.
Cool.
See
Appreciate
you
that.
later then.
Yeah, we'll be seeing you soon.
Can I leave a spirit here?
You
Just-
sure can.
Okay.
He just kind of says, sure, just to watch.
Yes. I summon a watcher. For
Basically, he's going to let you guys go through his barrier now. He knows who you guys are, so he lets your signatures go
Alright.
through the mana barrier. So,
yeah. I just summon a watcher for 3. I got 4 hits.
Yep.
Wow, that's bad.
you don't literally mean an actual watcher spirit, because that's a full ritual. I think you just mean
Yeah,
a spirit.
yeah. I just mean I just use a guardian spirit. I like those.
Yeah, sure. Yep. I was just double checking because I was like,
Yeah.
you don't mean an actual watcher because that's
And-
something else.
And
He
he
got
kind
one
of
hit, by the way.
he kind of looks like Hermit, the Greek mythology. What's the English
Hermes?
word? Hermit, the flying guy who's just bringing the messages.
Yeah,
Kind of
Hermes,
like that.
Hermes.
I want
Yeah,
him to look like that.
Yeah, that's cool.
And I resist the drain.
Cool. Okay. So during this time, Josh spent his time going to find and hire an ATV because it's way better that way. So, Josh, let's say what 250 New Yen to hire a nice fuck off huge scary all-terrain vehicle,
Yeah, that works.
armored as well.
Yeah.
Dunsky. So while you guys are at the hotel doing all that kind of stuff, he's kind of driven away, put his car, and then kind of come back with a massive ATV.
nice
All right.
ride. Yeah. So, what time you want to get? You still want to get there at 3 in the morning?
Yeah. Did you guys want to get there 12 hour? Do you guys still want to get there 12 hours beforehand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, so they pretty much said they do not care if you're there. So yeah.
All right. Cool. If they're gonna pull anything, rather have them pull it while our
Well,
package isn't there.
considering I rented a giant armored SUV or ATV, and we're good.
No, LAV, no. You just come in with a light armored tank. What's up, guys? Don't think of it 250 New Year for that. Here to fuck you up. Okay, so this time the drive is a lot better on the way there. Driving check won't be necessary. This thing is big fuck off tires and stuff. It's got a lot of grunt. It's four-wheel drive. It's got no problems. And you guys get there at 3 a.m. God knows what your sleeping pattern is at the moment, if it is at all a pattern.
What pattern?
What is sleep? What is love?
I just programmed the coordinates into it and went to sleep.
As soon as you get off road, you'd have to drive it though, because they're trees.
Yeah, I know that.
Sweet. So I'm just going to say, fast forward a bit. Boom, you guys are 12 hours beforehand. You guys are geared out as appropriate as what you want. It would be good to know what you physically look like and what you're going to be toting around, because if you guys just fucking come in dual-wielding rocket launchers, they'll be like, what the fuck? What kind of security operation is this?
We are the anti-dragon force. We need to protect you from dragons.
Just in case one of you is a dragon, just in case.
Just in case, just in case. Okay,
so...
bring the tanks.
Okay. So you guys, you guys, they have their own similar SUV. It's not as heavy as yours though. And when you kind of get there, you can see one of the guys. He is a human. He is right now like up in a tree, basically. Pretty much like looks like he's tinkering with some kind of camera that is kind of installed up there.
Is he armed?
Yeah, he does have a pistol at his side. Pretty much all of them are armed. You can see one guy. He is a blonde elf. This is the infamous Samurai elf that has been in the previous other games. For anyone that has watched these games, this is him. He is not toting his light, ridiculous armor like he normally does. He simply has an armored jacket, though he is still toting a wicked Ares Alpha at his side. He's right now having a smoke, just leaning at the car. Another guy, which you're pretty sure is the person that you talked to in a materialized space. He is a young Asian bloke. He was the Magic 5 guy, and he is right now just doing some, just looking around in astral kind of thing. He's watching you guys. He actually right now has a spirit with him. If you flick over an astral quickly, it's only a Force 4. And with them again is another guy that seems to be minding his own business in the vehicle. He was the Magic 4 guy. No, the Magic 4 guy was the dude in the tree, and the Magic 6 guy, I think he was said, yeah, he's in the car.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and get out of the ATV.
Before you do, I say to you, that dude, he's running IT. He's their Matrix guy.
Okay.
To fill you in.
I don't have any cyberware.
There you go.
And the smart gun on my Ares is deactivated, or the smart link on my Ares is deactivated because I don't have any cyberware.
Yeah, Stellar will step out. He's got a long trench coat on, tan coat, and underneath just some regular clothes, black tank top, some olive colored khakis, and boots, and she's got her SMG. I'll just swing it on my side, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I look like a giant cat in a really nice suit.
Sure.
Business going on. I am carrying my Ares Alpha though.
Mm-hmm. At this point, Samael walks up to you guys, putting out his smoke, squashing onto the ground, and walks up and kind of like he's trying to fish out like who's the leader, who's the person who steps forward, puts out their hand, kind of thing. Who's the one who asserts themselves?
I'll step forward and put out my hand.
Alright. He shakes a hand. And
Is this the same guy that killed Kuro one?
Yes, he was the one that gave the order to kill Kuro one.
So he may recognize me then.
Yeah, you can see him a little bit like looking at you strange, and he says, "It's strange, but I've seen you before, and I don't see many catmen." Anyway, so this is how it's going to go down. We are not here to kill you, and we hope that you're not here to kill us. Simple as that. We're going to make sure that this little talk goes down well, and hopefully it doesn't go badly. Simple?
Yes.
Simple.
Simple as that.
Kuro just kind of
No.
smiles at him. Cats do have 9 lives. So.
You can see him kind of like go for a rebuttal and then just be like a little bit confused and then just whatever. Not that this Kuro actually knows that other Kuro died. I don't think.
No.
He says yes. Funny. Anyway, so we'll get back to work, and then he heads back to their jeep.
Sounds good.
Well,
Alright.
technically, he knows the other Kuro died because the new Kuro is only activated when one of them dies.
So can we see where the fourth member is?
A fourth member, the Magic 6 guy's in the car, the Magic 5 guy's walking around. He was watching you guys during that talk. Magic 4 guy, the hacker, he's right now out of the tree, brushing himself off. He seems that he's done with his work. He's right now overviewing it, making sure everything's okay, tapping away at his deck that he's got out at the moment.
We don't see the Magic 8 guy.
The Magic 8 guy was Samael. And from what you guys know of him, you do not know if he's a mage. You guys never found out. So far, he's never cast any magic in any of the things, but you guys don't technically know that.
Can I get a glimpse of the Magic 6 guy? Is he looking like, I don't know, Shaolin monk, typical adept, or really just a random dude?
Checking him out and having a good look at him, he does seem to be a random dude.
Alright.
Though he is like a random Shadowrunner dude, so he's
Yeah.
wearing he's got like a big black trench coat. He's got like a small like face tattoo of some strange symbol. Having a look at it though, you can make a if anyone has like magic theory or anything like that.
I have.
Magic
Should I
group.
roll?
What was that? Sorry.
Magic group.
Magic groups. Yeah, that's fine.
Got 5 hits.
Okay, so you're pretty sure that symbol is something that signifies someone as a dark mage. What's it called again? The fucking
Toxic mage.
a black magic mage. That's it. So he is definitely someone from the black magic tradition.
Ooh, they even recruit those.
They recruit everyone, man.
Do I notice that as well with 2 hits?
With 2 hits, you know it's something that signifies him as some kind of tradition and not a nice one.
I
Okay.
just tell Carmen, that guy's pretty dark.
Yeah. If things go awry, I'm looking at him first.
Okay. How long is it until the meeting?
So it's about 12 hours at this point. You guys just got there. You got there, so it will be 3 a.m. So you'd be 12 hours away. So
Alright.
yeah.
Alright. Yeah, I kinda go to our ATV, and I'm going to sleep a little bit.
Sure. All right. Is there anything that you guys wanted to do in the meantime, or would you like to fast forward until things happen?
I want to
I want
fast.
to reflect this again. Like, is that okay?
What was that, Jay? Sorry.
I want to cast another increased reflexes. Like, I don't know if like it implies that I like stopped sustaining it at some point.
Yeah, you would have definitely.
Yeah. All right.
Is the ground still nice and muddy?
Fairly. It's not raining at the moment though.
Okay, so if I wanted to sneakily push some grenades into the ground with my foot, can I do that?
Where would you like to do it though?
Within 5 feet of our vehicle.
Sure.
Yeah.
So what are you just pushing the net for you to grab them later, or are you putting your wireless on them?
He'll activate them wirelessly, and then he'll kind of...
Yeah, so they have to be on wireless then, yeah.
Yes, then he'll kind of stealthily drop them and like
Sure.
push them into the mud with his heel.
Yeah, if you want to do it around your vehicle, sure.
You need a stealth check for that?
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Okay. Okay, this would not be urban. 6 hits, 3 ones.
Okay, sure. You do it very quickly, very stealthily, and no one sees you. How many do you put down?
4. In basically a semicircle right in front of the vehicle, like 3 feet in front of the vehicle.
Mm-hmm. In front of yours.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, I mean, they're still pretty sketchy about you guys getting close to their shit. I mean, I'm assuming at this point, like, your vehicles are complete opposite of each other kind of thing, and
Yeah.
you guys are standing on one side, they're standing on their other side, and... Okay. Yep. Sure. You want to summon a spirit at dawn? That's fine. We'll do that. During this time, though, just like as you guys are kind of watching each other, just make some perception checks. As to kind of like this is your Overwatch as you kind of like throughout that time. But Tim, you can easily do your little summon. What force did you want him to summon it?
14.
14.
Yeah, and I want to activate my summon focus one. Yeah.
All right, I'm thinking. All right, let's do this.
Can I use edge for that?
You certainly can, and I hope that you do. Because I just rolled it, and it's not looking pretty.
On
those. Pretty like 8 hits.
It got 9.
No. Can I use edge again?
No, that's it.
Can I use edge at the drain roll?
That's 18 points of physical damage. Oh my god. He's just sitting there, it's a dawn, and he's just like, ah! See, last time I rolled 1 hit. This is why it's so funny to me right now.
Oh boy. I can use edge on my drain roll.
Yeah, you certainly can make it on the drain, yeah.
Alright. Oh boy.
If you die, that'd be the funniest fucking thing.
No, it's close. I took like 9 points of physical damage. But that's pretty nice. I rolled pretty neat.
Yeah, that means you resisted 9 damage, so that's pretty good.
Oh,
so
shit.
at dawn, he kind of stands forward and begins his ritual. It's only a short ritual, trying to summon this horrible beast, and then you just see him start to scream as blood pours from his eyes and his mouth. The other people on the other side are like, "What the fuck?"
Godman, are you okay?
No. crying.
Does it look like I'm okay? He's crying blood.
I like help him up to the car and say to the other security, "You guys alright?"
You can see a few of them are laughing and chuckling and trying to hold it back.
Total mix.
Oh boy.
You got to play some of that off, right?
Kuro just looks at him. I need the security deposit on this vehicle back. Don't get inside while you're bleeding.
Shit.
Oh, can you heal drain medically though? Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
Tell you what, I will allow you to have 8 hours rest now, so that by the time of the start of the mission, you'll be able to make one heal check basically, 1 body times 2 to heal up.
What are you times 2? Can I use edge on? I don't have any edge, right? No.
Yeah, I think you can.
I don't have any edge.
Though you will get quick healer. Didn't your character have quick healer?
Yeah, I have quick healer.
Yeah, so you'll get your +2 as well.
Yeah.
So if you fully rest, I'll allow you to do the body times 2. Yeah. But you won't be able to do anything during that time, obviously. You're
I'm lying on the ground.
in the car. I'm assuming. Oh no, yeah, that's right. You're not allowed to.
In the car.
Just lying on the ground. I'm done.
Oh, I got 4 hits.
Okay, so you're gonna heal 4. So during this time, guys, as he's lying down in the fucking grass or whatever, and in the mulch, just like, oh my god. What did you guys? Did you guys make your perception checks?
You can lay in the back of the van or SUV.
Yeah, you'd be able to lay in the back.
On a tarp.
Oh, that was funny. Okay, so yeah, I need you guys to roll your perception checks as you kind of.
I am not gonna roll.
You cannot roll, Tim.
No.
I got a 3, 6, and a 4.
You got a 3, was it? Sorry.
A 3, a 6, and a 4 because I rolled 3 of them.
Okay, cool. Let's pick the average. 4 done. And what did Jay get?
I got 2.
Okay, cool. So you guys are kind of overwatching, and you can kind of see them on the other side. They're definitely talking about you guys, like now and again. But I mean, whatever you'd expect them to, really. They don't really go into the cabin at all ever. They just kind of leave it there. Though you do see at one point that they do notice that the window's open.
Yeah, whatever.
You can see them kind of going like, who did that? Like, that's fucking weird.
Yeah,
and
weird,
you can even
man.
hear some whispers of like, maybe it was them, maybe not, who knows. Who really cares? There's not much they can do kind of thing anyway.
Kuro is sitting on the hood of the SUV, or the ATV, or whatever the fuck it is.
It's a big SUV.
Smoking a long cigar, like a long, thin cigar. And he's a cat.
Yeah, it's cool.
He's smiling in that creepy cat way.
Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah,
with that, yeah, sorry, Jay, what you want to do?
Like, what's up with the cabin? You know, like, can I like take a look inside?
Oh, did you want to ask them? Did you?
Yeah.
All right. So you kind of go over and ask what's up with the cabin. They just say it's a safe house that they own.
And I asked, like, are we going to be holding the meeting inside there, or?
The meeting will be inside. Yes.
All right. So we're going to have to take a quick look about. I mean, you understand, right?
They just kind of look at each other quickly, and Samael nods, and he says, "Very well. Makes sense. Sure. I'll take you down. Only you. Is that fine?"
Sure. That's his turn. But my buddy is at the door.
He nods. All right, so he goes in. As this kind of goes through the combination, like he tells you to look away.
Sure.
Quickly puts it in. Do you try to look, like sneaky like?
I have both speaking and visual perception. But you know what? Yeah, sure. I'll see if I can't look away, but
Make a sneaking check.
speaking.
If you want to. Yeah, sneaking then perception.
Agility.
Sorry, what was that?
It's sneaking plus agility.
Yeah. Well, it's the ranks plus agility. Yeah.
Gotcha.
You won't be getting any specializations to this.
Right. Nope, no hits on 8 dice. And I don't care that much to edge it.
Alright, what'd you get? Sorry again?
No hits. Nothing.
Alright. So, and then make your perception check. Because you still do it, but it's obvious as shit.
Oh my god. Whatever. 2 hits. Whatever.
Okay, so you quickly turn your head around, and it's basically as you're doing it, Samuel just kind of stops putting in the code that he was putting in and just looks at you. And then he's like, does like a little turnaround.
Yeah. Cool.
He didn't see shit, by the way.
Yeah, no. Alright.
Alright, he continues putting in the code, and then the door opens up, he opens it up, and then says, you're first. Ladies first. You're actually a lady, so that works.
She is a girl. Let's say, no, it's alright, I am cis,
He says very well. And he makes his way down, and then waits for you.
Okay.
I'm assuming you come down. No, close the door, no. Even though he could get out, like, what? So you head down there, and this is a very small safe house. That is exactly what it is. A pretty high-tech one. Seems like it's got a fair amount of rations, and there is no one inside.
Okay. Alright. Can I make a perception to see, is there surveillance down here? Or?
Yeah, make a perception and visual check.
Do you want me to -2 or anything?
Oh, you don't need minuses. It's fine here.
2 hits again.
Alright, cool. With 2 hits, you don't see any surveillance, but yeah, you don't see any.
Alright. Is there weaponry or anything down there as well?
I mean, he's kind of said here it is, and there are cupboards and stuff around, so I mean, you can go ahead and just check them out.
Yeah, I'm going to the cupboard door and I'm looking at him as I open him, you mind?
Yeah, you kind of go over and you can definitely see him, he doesn't really want to let you, but he's like, right, go ahead.
Hey man, I gotta do my job,
Yeah, he knows. Alright. So, looking in here, it's mostly rations and stuff, but you do see a drawer that does have ammunition and guns in it.
Large caliber?
Low caliber. Seems like stuff, pistols.
Looks legit. I'm happy.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go ahead and climb on out.
It's very well.
And I sub-vocal mic to the team, seems pretty kosher.
Mm-hmm. So, anyway, he says, basically he says that the idea was that their boss that's going to be coming here is just going to talk to your boss. Both of them wanted this done privately, and they've both agreed that it's fine if they go into a secret room. That room being the safe house itself. He basically asked if you knew that was what was going to happen. You guys didn't, but whatever.
Yeah, that's doesn't sound smart, but it's his
He
money.
says no one else is going to be down there. It's only going to be him and our boss. So
Okay. Well, if those are the stipulations that those two agreed to, then, you know.
okay. So at this point, I think we can fast forward. Everyone all good with that?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, Tim, you're awake with a pounding headache.
Oh
It's
boy.
not as bad as it was before, though.
Did I oversleep?
Nah. Well, I'd say you probably wake up just as they're arriving, cause one of them is arriving by helicopter.
Oh. Yeah.
Now you may be saying, where the fuck are they landing? And that's right, because he isn't landing. Basically, the helicopter kind of comes up, and then the basically like a string bridge kind of gets pulled down, and then you see this dude being lowered down. Now, just by looking at the confused look of the others, you can tell this is probably your guy. So the guy gets lowered down, and just by getting a quick look at this dude, he is a rather thin man, seemingly Middle Eastern / Arabic of descent. He has a thin, like a very well-trimmed beard and facial hair, and he himself looks quite smart looking. His hands and fingers are adorned with various different jewels and things, and taking a quick look in Astral, they're fucking folk guy. And his Astral signature itself, that's a strong magic signature. We're looking at magic 9 here. This guy's fucking bees.
Okay.
He's wearing quite a smart suit at the moment, and he kind of gets lowered down. He drops down, and then he goes over to you guys pretty quickly. He's probably like just under 6 foot. I mean, his actual physical body and strength doesn't seem to be that amazing. Like, definitely unassuming as he comes over for a handshake.
Yeah, I stand up.
Go ahead.
Yep. Sorry, what'd you say there, Tim?
I stand up and give him also my hand. Yeah.
Yeah. He handshakes each of you, and he says, thanks for working for me. And he just asks quickly for a lowdown of what's going on.
I'll give him the lowdown. From what I know, the mages can probably give more.
Yeah, go ahead, guys.
Yes, we've seen that the security detail consists of 4 people, all awakened, magic ratings ranging from 4 to 8. One guy seems...
Sorry, what was that, Jay? One guy, and then you stopped.
They've got some technical support in the area. The one gentleman has a Force spirit. Yeah, and Tim, you didn't share with me that the additional information that you got on your sensing check on that magic rating 6 guy. So that's all you.
Well, I said to you that he's a dark one.
Yeah.
And I will explain that also if Carmen doesn't mention it. Then I will say. Yeah, and then there's one pretty dark, traditioned magic guy back in the car.
Mm-hmm. He nods.
If anything happens, maybe he will do. But I'm here.
I will say the elf with the Aries seems to be in charge. I have no idea why a mage would be carrying an assault weapon.
From what I know of that boy, he's quite popular in the Mystic Knights, second in charge, actually. He's an adept, so very powerful one. He's also augmented. So that magic rating that is spotting, well, yeah, he's a scary motherfucker.
That's what
If
we're
you can
looking
take him
at.
out by surprise, please do so.
Noted.
Well,
Kuro
if
just
we need to
kind
find
of
that.
smiles.
Dark Magician next, of course. The Black Magic Magician next. He'll probably have mind control magics. They tend to like that kind of thing. All right, good spotting.
So
And
he's saying, I'm sorry, he said that the primary target for him is the magic rating 8 guy?
yeah, the adult. Because he's fucking scary. If you guys can take him out by surprise, do so. And then he said, of course, be careful of the Black Magician because he probably has mind controlling magics. They tend to like that kind of thing.
Making sure I got it right. Okay.
Alright. He kind of slaps you guys, whoever is talking to on the shoulder, and he says, very well. And now we wait. Eventually, several more cars kind of appear, and even more people of the Mystic Knights kind of come out. Some of them aren't armed magic, so they must be hired goons and stuff. And then from the central car, there were 3 cars that rocked up, comes out a man, like he gets let out basically, like, you know, like someone actually grabs his hand and helps him out. He seems rather old. Maybe 70, 80, not too sure. He is dressed in like fairly like traditional kind of hermetic style robes, stuff people like wear at, I don't know, they don't wear it all the time, but it's mainly for like, you know, like ceremonies and stuff. He's like wearing that kind of stuff. It's like basically a mage's robe, which isn't worn all the time. He also has various different foci on him, and his aura is very strong as well. Probably like higher than your bosses, that's for sure. These guys are fucking mad as shit.
Oh boy.
Okay.
So how many of them is it total?
Okay, so in total, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then so there are 3 more mages, and that is including the really scary mage, and then there are 4 just normal traditional guards.
Oh boy.
Well, magical people. They may not be mages. They just have a magical aura.
All right, plus the 4 that have been here since, you know, a day ago. So that's like 11 people.
Mm-hmm. But I will tell you right now, that little helicopter is sitting there hovering above you guys, and taking a look at that thing's got some armaments on it. So you do have something on your side.
Alright.
Alright.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so at this point, the 2 men get led down into the safe house, and then it's basically a big, fat, awkward stare-off between you two, as the 2 groups of mages and stuff just kind of sit there and stare at each other. It's about 15 minutes later when you can see the 2 men being basically let up again. During this time, pretty much nothing happened. People just stared at each other. People just waited. And at this point, the man comes out. The Johnson comes up to you guys. You can see the old man kind of coming over to them. And the Johnson kind of comes up to you guys quickly. And he just comes over to you and whispers. And he just says, my helicopter is going to fire on them soon. We'll have the surprise. At that point, we have to take out any rebel that we can. Do we agree?
I agree.
And then kind of, as soon as you say that, you can... Sorry, what was that, Jay?
I cut out when the Johnson got back and said something.
So basically what he said was that he's going to get his fucking helicopter. Basically his helicopter is like an Osprey-style, like, fucking attack chopper, basically. And you can see he's got, like, missiles on this thing. So, he's kind of come up to you guys and said, the helicopter's going to fire, and then we mop up the rest, okay?
Yeah, dude, it's your party.
And then he nods.
The only response that Kuro gives is the click of his rifle going off for safety.
And then at this point, the missiles get fired out quickly, 2 in succession, straight at the group of the mages. You guys probably at this point dive for cover. You guys aren't like too close, but I mean you're close enough that that fucking blast you'll feel it. So do you guys want to get in cover down the SUV that you guys have here?
Yeah, I'm immediately gonna like spin around behind the SUV. I look at the old man, say, "Get in the fucking vehicle," and I'm going to
He's not old.
immediately. Well, the fucking dude, whoever.
The fucking dude, yeah.
I'm immediately going to shoulder the Ares and aim at the fucking elf.
Yeah, so the 2 missiles go off at this point. You can see people dive like crazy. The explosion is huge. The shockwave is massive. And at this point, like fucking dust and smoke absolutely everywhere. You can hear the sounds of people like fucking screaming and running, like we got to get the fucking Magus out of here. And then as the dust kind of settles, you kind of see who your actual opponents are. So at this point, I would like you guys to roll initiative when the dust finally kind of settles after the massive shockwave. And you guys.
I'm assuming I don't still have that bonus to reaction.
Are you still sustaining? Oh no, that was yesterday. No, you wouldn't have that.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Cool. Ooh, let me roll.
That'll put me in 23.
11, 15 plus 9 is 24.
Alright, so can you guys just type in your initiatives in the sidebar there in the chat? It makes it easy for me to track them.
Do I have that?
Oh, no, you wouldn't have that, sorry. I'll just do yours. J. There we go. Wait, no, what the fuck? May just got 12, not 2. Okie dokie. So we'll be hitting off with Jay. So basically what you see, Jay, before you can see some of the vehicles already rushing to get away. You can't see Samarail at all. You can see 4 normal human guards that are still pretty wounded from the blast that were on the outside. There are 2 adept-looking guys. Like one guy's kind of pulled out a fucking sword, like a katana, and the other guy is kind of like a gunslinger pulling out 2 dual-wielding pistols. And there are 2 mages that have kind of pulled out of the rubble. And yeah, and it's your turn. What would you like to do? They're all fairly close to each other. Like they're kind of on the outside of the explosion. Like they're not really in cover at all. They're pretty out in the open. They're already wounded. It's not looking good for them.
Do I recognize the 2 mages?
One of them was the dude that created the mana barrier that's around this place. The other guy, you don't know. He was one of the dudes that came in one of the central SUV, the SUV that the big boss was in. That's not here anymore.
Is the hacker somewhere to see?
The hacker is not there. He's probably dead. You don't know. There's a lot of dead people.
The guy who's with the magic rating of 5, I think.
Yeah, he was 5.
Yeah. So, and are they paying attention to me right now, or are they?
Oh
like...
yeah, they're ready to fight at this point. They basically it looks like they're staying behind to kill you guys.
All right. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna ready my SMG, and I'm gonna take aim at the guy that I haven't seen before.
Sure.
And roll 1, 2, 3. That's 4 hits.
Yep, attacking him 4 hits. Alright, he's going to roll his dodge check. He rolled 2, so that's 2 net successes. What's the base damage of your gun?
It is
AP.
8.
8. Not AP, because it...
Right.
What was the AP, sorry?
No modifier.
Yeah, I thought so. Alright, cool. Here's 3 plus the... Done. Alright, so... He gets shot pretty hard, but his armor, it seems to be like a line coat type thing, absorbs most of the hit.
Okay.
Alright, so that was your turn. Alright, now it is Josh's turn. Josh, what would you like to do?
Okay, I can't see Samus or whoever the
Samuel,
fucking elf
nah.
guy, Samriel,
No.
or the dark magic guy. They said.
No, yeah, well, you can see several vehicles driving away at this point, but they're getting, like, I mean, you could try to take a shot at them. It's up to you.
No, we'll catch up to them. So you said all these guys are kind of in a close area, right?
Mhm.
Okay, they're all getting a one. I'm picking one that's kind of the blast radius
In the
to cover
center?
them all, and I'm aiming straight at his chest and firing a high explosive grenade.
Sure.
Okay. That is 5 hits.
All right, 5 hits, so that's a direct hit straight at his chest. 16 damage, AP -1, and then outstretching to him. So let's go. The guy in the middle was one of the guards, and then they make their action checks. Okay, now their armor checks. Okay, so at this point, the people on the outside, the 2 adepts, are fine. Well, they got hurt, but they're okay. Only one of the guards survived, and only one of the mages survived. The guy that got shot up is fucked. There's only one guy left, but he's pretty hurt as well. You fucked him up pretty good. All right, so now it is the adepts' turns. So on their turns, the one guy with the sword kind of rushes up. Who would have been at the front?
I would be kneeled down next to the vehicle, so I could have been at the front.
Yeah, I mean he can easily make the distance that you guys are in. So he's going to rush up to you and attempt to slash at you with his katana.
As a reaction, as he gets close to the vehicle, can I activate the grenades in front of it?
You're really close to those grenades.
I know. I'm going to roll back as I do this.
You'll take pretty much a direct hit from the grenades. Well, I mean, if you're willing to do it, yep, that's fine. Sure, I'll allow you to do that. I don't even think you can, but that's fine. I mean, who cares? All right, boom. So, who is near the vehicle?
I am near the vehicle.
What was
Said
that?
everyone get the vehicle.
I am near it, but I'm not. I'm basically in there where our boss was telling us that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would have liked to have said that I was over behind a tree somewhere, but you know.
That's totally fine. You could have moved on your turn, man. That's no problem. If you were going to do that but didn't get the chance, that's fine. You're behind a tree.
All right, cool.
So you'll be outside of the blast radius. Well, the boss was actually in near the car because he was going to go inside of the car. So he's also getting hit. So don't worry about it.
Told everyone to get in the car.
Even if you're in the car, dude, 3 feet is only 1 meter. The car's taking 3 grenades, doing 15 damage, AP -1 to it. That's what's happening. All right, so the people that are near it, Bartholomew, where were you, man? You need to work it out.
I think when the shooting started, I would take cover, and not exactly. I would take cover away from the battlefield.
Sure. All right, let's say you're near a tree as well. So it is just Josh and the boss that needs to roll this.
Okay, what am I rolling?
So make a reaction plus intuition -2.
Okay.
I'm going to say that you're taking cover from the car, so I'll just give you +2 to your armor when you get around to it.
Your reaction 7, intuition 5. -2 would be 10. 4 hits.
Sure. And now make a your body plus armor check at a +2.
Okay. Okay, that's armor is 19, body is 3. 23, 24. 8 hits.
All right. So what would you get for your dodge check again? Sorry.
I can't remember. I think it was
Uh,
4 hits.
4, so 12. So you're taking
4.
8 points of damage.
Okay.
The Johnson is totally ripped apart from the grenade explosion, and the dude in front of you guys is exploded as well. The car's front is completely fucked.
For the record, I thought it was a bad idea.
Oh yeah. Alright, so the other adept, I'm just going to say the guy that was going to be shooting you guys sees the explosion and kind of just fucking like, what the fuck, doesn't even see you guys, so doesn't even fire. Now it is the mage. You got 11, didn't you, Tim?
Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
Alright. So, okay. Alright, so the mages at this point are going to point towards Josh, and one of them, well, there's only one actually, he's going to be mana bolting you. So this is just a willpower check you're making.
Okay. Did I forget to say that Kuro was slightly suicidal?
Yeah, just a little bit. That was suicide. You just face exploded grenades. They were only a meter away from you.
I have a willpower of 1.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Is this
boy.
another Kuro down?
That's 1 hit on my 1 die, which is kind of amazing.
You
I
take
guess you
3
shouldn't-
points of damage.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay, let me see if he's dead yet.
What's his body?
His body is 3.
So then, yeah, he'd be done.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
unless he has anything else bonuses. Yep, Kuro's down, boys.
Oh my god.
No.
All right, so
Kuro
now
is
we're down
down.
to you, Tim. So, Tim, do you want to run? Do you want to stay and fight? It's up to you. The Johnson, for all intents and purposes, is completely. He's exploded.
He's dead?
Yes, he was ripped apart by the grenades.
Oh.
I have stabilized, so we're not totally down and out, but
You should
Johnson is
stabilize
dead.
Kuro.
I'm telling you guys right now, he is dead.
you
Okay.
killed him. This is a
He was
terrible
ripped to
plan.
pieces. Ripped to pieces by the grenades.
Okay.
I
who's
forgot.
standing?
I kind of forgot to say I meant to move the vehicle back.
You never said. You said 3 feet in front of the car, and that's what I remember.
Yeah, I know. I meant to say I moved it back when the Johnson got there, but I didn't.
All right.
Who are still standing?
Okay, so of them, there is one adept standing that has pistols right now that's very confused about the situation, and there is one mage and there is one guard.
Okay.
There's not too many people left.
Alright. I think I'm going to mind control the adept.
Sure. Logic plus willpower check. He does not have the best of that. Alright, he got that many hits.
I got 5 hits.
You succeed with 2 net successes. He got 3.
Nice. He should shoot the guard and
Sure.
the mage.
Yeah,
Killing
the mage
friends
for
is
sure.
completely fine.
Kill your friends and then kill yourself.
Okie dokie. So now we're going to minus 10 to the initiative, and then we'll be going up to the top with Jay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take another shot at so both mages are alive, did you say?
No, one of them's dead, the one that you shot. So the guy that's alive that just
Okay.
mana bolted Josh is not dead. He's been hurt by the explosion, the initial one from the missiles, but yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take aim again with my SMG. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13 with the bonus die that I didn't use last time. And we get 1, 2, 3, 4 hits again.
Okay. So 4 hits. He's going to make his. Was this against the mage? Sorry.
Yes.
Yes. So he is not very good at dodging. He got 3 hits, so that still hits. Rolling armor, He is hurt but not killed.
Okay.
He's
yeah, and that's
his armor soaks up the damage.
I'll use my free action to say, finish off this mage so that I'm not worried about counter spell lockdown.
All right, cool. All right, sounds good, man. Okie dokie. So now we're going to go down to Josh. He's unconscious. Now we're going to go to the Adept. The Adept is going to open fire on the Mage first, was it, Tim, or who do you want to open fire on first?
Yeah, Mage.
So I'm going to say the Mage isn't even ready for this, because his friend just turns around and just blasts him in the fucking face. Bang, 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 with his pistols as they go off, killing the dude instantly. And then he turns around to the guard. On the guard's turn, he is going to run. I'm just going to end it here because at this point the Adept's just going to clean up the guard and then shoot himself. I mean, you guys can shoot the Adept or whatever if you want, but basically the combat's over.
Okay.
So, you guys going to try to stabilize...
Yeah. I rush to Kuro.
Okay, you guys going to use medicine or a spell, or how you guys doing it?
Well, you have to stabilize him. I can't really do that.
Yeah, stabilize. So how does this work? I haven't cast stabilize before.
I'm going to be honest, neither have I. Usually we just do it medically and then do it. Yeah, just cast the spell, and then I'm pretty sure you don't need... Yeah, it'll just succeed.
Spell force must equal or exceed the overflow damage.
Oh, his overflow damage is 1, so yeah.
Oh, alright. Well, in that case, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, so force 6. Good number.
Yep. I mean,
Yeah,
you
I
can
get
go all
it.
the way down to force 1 because you only need 1 hit.
Yeah, that's true, but it's the drain is -4 anyway. So
Yeah, true.
I got,
So yeah, that's the same. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
exactly. Yeah. All right. So there's that, and then I resist. Let's see. I get 2 hits. Yes, I can. So it was 7 hits on a 4/6, but and then I resist the drain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm going to force 7 heal him. I take -1.
Mind you, that's begrudgingly.
I have 5 hits.
Alright, you're healed up 5. Alright, so Kuro's alive. Alright. So
But
at this
he-
point... Alright, we're all good? Alright. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to tell you right now, you guys are lucky. Because from the start, that Johnson was a body double. Like, I'm not kidding you, that was always a thing. So, you did not murder the Johnson. You murdered the body double.
Wow.
Hey,
So, and because there is no way for him to know that you actually murdered his body double, it was an explosion. That could have been them throwing grenades. So you guys are going to be getting your full money. So when you guys leave, you guys surprisingly get a call from him. And, yeah, he basically tells you that that was a body double. Everything's fine. He was working on it for my behalf. He had my interests at hand. If he died, he died. And that's why I had a body double from the start. So,
yeah, I do tell you, unfortunately, several grenades were thrown at our vehicle. I tried to cover it who I thought was you from the blast, and unfortunately, it did not work.
Does very well.
Yeah,
But yeah. So you guys get your money, and which is 12,000 on top of the 2,000 you got at the start. I'm assuming, Tim, you bought all those cameras yourself, so it's up to you guys if you want to split that. Also, the Johnson said he'll cover the costs of the damages of the rented vehicle as well, so don't worry about that, Josh. All right, cool. Thanks for watching. That was, I guess, moving forward, you guys will find out what actually happened in that meeting based on what's going to be the next mission. So thanks for watching, guys, even though we have no viewers at the moment. Bye-bye.